It's Ash from Super Videos, back for another video for The Walking Dead. They recently released a new teaser behind the scenes interview for The Walking Dead 10C, or the bonus episodes of season 10, which we're going to take a look at. Most of the scenes from this teaser is actually things we've already talked about, but there are some shots that are new, so I've screen capped them and we're going to go through it. So stay tuned, we'll be right back to break it all down. Alright, as always, if you're not a subscriber and enjoyed the content by the end, consider subscribing to join our community, share and smash the like button, and press the bell to be notified when we upload. So let's dive right into it. The first new shot that we're gonna look at is actually this shot of a river. The first thing that comes to mind is Rick and the day that he disappeared. Obviously, he washed up to shore. If we take a look at one of the other teasers that was released, we actually have Daryl walking alongside a riverbank as well. So I'm sure that this is going to connect to that somehow. Now obviously we do know that there is going to be a flashback in the bonus bundle. It's going to be season 10 episode 18 if I remember right. And it's going to be a flashback taking us back to the years when Rick disappeared and when Daryl left the group. So I'm assuming that that shot of the river and also this one are taken from the exact same episode. We also have this shot of Daryl Dixon screaming. It's going to be interesting to see why Daryl is screaming here and what this is all about. In the background, it does also look like he may be near a river. So this could also connect to that storyline with him still searching for Rick Grimes and trying to find his body. The next shot we have is this shot of Daryl looking at some sort of an arrow in a tree. So that's pretty interesting. This might be from a flashback, but obviously we don't know that for sure. We also have this shot of Daryl. I don't know what exactly he's doing, but we do have Carol right by his side as well. We also have this shot of Carol lifting up a floorboard. And obviously we have Dog right there as well. Now what's interesting is that there was a picture that was released of Leah sitting in some sort of a cabin, and it appeared that she was also taking out the floorboard and hiding something in it. So it's going to be interesting to see whether this connects to that. Obviously, it's just speculation, but I have a feeling that these two may be related, because we do know that Daryl and Carol find a cabin in the woods, and Daryl realizes that this is the same cabin that he visited years ago when he left the group. And that's where he encounters Leah, who's a new character that's going to be introduced. So I wonder if there's a connection between this shot right here and the picture of Leah. The next shot we have is this shot of Daryl looking at Carol walking towards him. Not much to say about this. And then this shot of Daryl, and then this shot of Carol. Now, in the other teasers, there's a conversation between Carol and Daryl in this exact spot, and it looks like they may even be standing in front of the cabin that we talked about. And it seems like this is gonna be the episode, and this is gonna be actually the scene where we have a massive verbal argument between the two of them, Daryl and Carol. The next shot we have is this shot of Daryl running in the woods and then Carol running in the woods. This is interesting. It could be that one of them is just running away, or they're running after something. And I think the second is more likely. Then we have this shot of Daryl looking at someone. I think this is also the cabin that we keep talking about, or something related at least to that storyline that we talked about. And then we have this shot of none other than Leah, I think, petting Dog. And obviously we have Daryl in front of her as well. So that's a pretty interesting shot right here. And then we have this shot of Daryl inside, I think, the same cabin. Yes, the cabin keeps coming up. It's like a pretty big deal, I think, for episode 18. But obviously, I'm just saying that based on speculations, rumors, and a lot of the teasers and trailers that they've released. But Daryl is looking at something, and he looks surprised. He's noticing something intriguing. So it's going to be interesting to see what this is all about. But I'm pretty sure this is going to relate to Daryl going into the cabin for the very first time and coming across Leah. I could be wrong, but I think there's a connection. Then we have this shot of Ezekiel and Princess in a train cart. They're obviously being held prisoner. This connects to how season 10 ended, with Princess Yumiko, King Ezekiel, and Eugene being taken hostage by the Commonwealth soldiers. We also have this shot of Princess in a train cart being held prisoner. And then this shot of Princess punching a Commonwealth soldier. And then we actually have this pretty interesting shot of Lucille in bed. And she's obviously wearing the purple wig that we saw her wearing in one of the other teasers. But I'm assuming that Negan is there with her and this is a scene between them. For those of you that don't know, Lucille is Negan's ex-wife before the outbreak. Then we have this shot of Gabriel and Aaron. Aaron knocks on something to get the attention of the walkers, obviously. They're most likely clearing the building. This could be the exact same building where they come across the new character called Maze, who's going to be played by Robert Patrick. Then we have this shot of Gabriel lifting up the trunk of a car, and then there's some supplies or something inside of it that he's looking at. We have this shot of Aaron looking inside some sort of a room. And that's pretty much it. That's the last new shot that was in this teaser. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to share and smash the like button. If you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing to join our community and press the bell to be notified when we upload. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.